is the Christian Council watching? And he also mentioned, you see, it says some leaders of churches are even part of it. Are we saved? They said they are part of it too.
There are, in Freemasonry, we have Methodist priests who attend Masonry.
Okay.
We have a lot of Christians. No. Let me explain something. I'm sure that because of this issue of the Catholics and the Anglican, the history, you know, how Anglican came out of the Catholic Church.
The Church of England.
I think that is basically historical. The rivalry is historical. But it's nothing very substantial, okay, that will say that, oh, there's something. With the greatest respect, I believe that whoever is criticizing Masonry has not had the opportunity to know what Masonry about.
Right, welcome to the studio. Henry Wolford, your number one Africans YouTube channel, and today it's massive, it's crazy, it's mind-boggling. You'll be watching some video from the Member of Parliament, Honorable Markins Afenyo, during his vetting with his Honorable Ablakua. There have been a lot of issues, you know, hit me, hit you. Let's watch some. They hit me and hit you. And when we are back, we will go onto the real matters. That is actually mind-boggling, and I don't know.
I told this committee that you used your car loan to buy a combined harvester for the farmers in your constituency. First, I want you to be specific, to guide us. You had a car loan in 2013, 2017, and 2020. Please share with us which of them you used in buying the combined harvester. Is it the 2013 one, or 2017 one, or 2021? Because each parliament, an MP is giving a car loan. So I want to know from you, which of them you used to buy a combined harvester for your farmers?
I was making specific reference to the 2021.
In fact, the question was specific reference to 2021.
So, may I know from you, the 2021, you see, normally the procedure is this. You will give the name of the automobile company that you intend to buy from. You provide the name to Parliament, and then Parliament will issue the check directly to the automobile company, because the check is not issued in your name. Now, let me ask you, the letter you wrote to Parliament in respect of you drawing this amount for your car loan, how did you draft the letter, and what was the content?
This procedure you talk about is a procedure not known to me. I'm aware that there are a good number of MPs, majority on your side actually, who have used car loans for other matters. You are aware of the reports under former Speaker Okwe, those who use it to pay their children's school fees, you know, children abroad and all of that. And I don't know how they then drafted their letters to automobile companies when they used those monies for school. So some have used theirs to pay their children's school fees. I use mine to buy a combined harvester for my farmers. I don't really see. And my farmers, my rice farmers, are really grateful. So I really don't know about this procedure you're talking about.
Honorable Member, and I'm happy that we're having this exercise, and I just want Chairman to pay attention to this. Honorable Member, I am being very specific to you. If you say, I am aware, at this point, I am not on oath. If you say, I'm aware some people used their monies for children's school fees, other things, on my side, you see, then we'll be getting into a certain arena. People may not appreciate when I want to now delve into it, provide evidence of those people, then they also come and defend themselves. So I would plead with you.
I'll be happy to provide.
No
I have the
problem.
list.
Okay, that's fine.
I can provide.
That's all right. Then I'll be happy to know. I'll be happy for you to provide. But for the time being, let's deal with you. And then if it pleases you that because you are not the only guilty person and that there are other accomplices, that's fine. Because you are saying that people use it to pay their children's school fees. You use yours to pay for buy a harvester. So blah blah blah. So I am dealing with your situation. I am dealing with your situation. I don't know of others. So I want to know how you procured the combine harvester in Parliament.
Honorable Minority Leader, I will again plead with you. I have a cause to even make an appearance for some members of Parliament before the office of the Special Prosecutor. So if we can veer from this and make progress, it will be in the interest of the entire Parliament of the Republic of Ghana.
Chairman, with respect, I would be very, very firm and I will not allow any attempt for a scene to be created. I'm very guided. I'll respect you. I know what I am doing. I'll be very respectful. Please allow a process to go on. Honorable nominee answered. I'm not bringing this up. He said that in 2021, he used his car loan to purchase a combine harvester. I'm not vetting any other person apart from him. And I'm limiting myself to him, and I'll show him utmost respect as our chief diplomat. Honorable nominee, this combine harvester that you purchased for your people with your car loan, the fact is that the monies are lodged with Parliament. You will need a correspondence to access that money. Please share with us the process you undertook to access that money.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I'm happy to provide that. You do know that in our offices, our RAs are responsible for all of these administrative enterprises. So, Mr. Chairman, if you will allow me, I'm on oath. I do not want to make statements because I don't have those documents here. But I'm able to retrieve them from the office and submit them later, if Mr. Chairman, you will permit.
Honorable nominee, let us all treat cautiously. Be brief in your answers.
Honorable
Mr. Chairman, I'm seeking your ruling. Am I allowed to submit that later? Because I don't have those letters here.
I don't mind. Yeah. To make it available to us
because
later.
I didn't drop those letters.
That's all right. So, Honorable nominee, whilst we give you time to furnish us with the letters that you wrote to the Clerk of Parliament, did you, in the letter, state, to the best of your memory, did you state to the clerk that your money, instead of using it to buy a car, which was why the state granted you that amount, instead of using it to buy, you were going to use it to buy a combine harvester?
I've been very open and transparent about my dealings, and I do not want to engage in guesswork. I have said that I'll submit all the necessary documents on this particular transaction. So I will not engage in any guesswork. But I volunteer this information. I've talked about it time without number. Everybody in my constituency knows I have nothing to hide about this matter. So I'll submit the documents to you. But for now, I will not engage in any guesswork because I don't have the documents here.
2013, your car loan, did you access it?
I must have done that.
Can you share with us how you access that?
Again, I'll have to retrieve those documents for you.
Chairman, with your leave, I would stay questions on that to enable our respected colleague to bring documents in respect of how we access his 2013 car loan. Meanwhile, in 2013, you were a Deputy Minister of Education, correct?
You will see that these are two intellectuals, two I know people, two well-educated, very vibrant. I mean, when I say vibrant, on fire, young men, I will call them young men, who I believe that they are the people who make certain things happen in this country in terms of, parliament, passing of laws and all that. They are in that position. And he says that Honorable Ablakua is his very good friend, incumbent member, incumbent. They are bodies. They share communion together. When I say communion, don't be that one for church. Like the communion with friends, you the vibe, you the talk, that kind of level. He said, this is the friendship I have with him. During vetting, the way he was hitting me, bush, I was feeling the heat. By the way, this is not the real matters. Markins Afenyo, this issue, know that this is for only for entertainment purposes, and this is also to hear your view and to share your opinions on matters like this. The issue of Freemasonry in the area of our leadership started when our former president, His Excellency, President J.A. Kufuor, came out to boldly voice out after there have been a lot of rumors that Papano is inside secret society, because everybody knows that the Freemasonry is not a church. It's a kind of a society. They don't worship in the open for everybody to join, like Christ Jesus did. He will stand at the seashore preaching the gospel and winning souls, preaching the good news of Christ and baptizing them for people to see. The Freemason, I don't know which kind of group be that. I don't know about them. But just to say, they are saying that it's not a secret society. It's not a blood-sucking society. It's not something who should be.
Those things you watch on TV, they say occult, taking blood, doing those humdious things. That's not Freemasonry.
But the question is, it's not done in the open, it's in secret. Why? That one. Those of you who have ideas, comment under the comment section, and don't forget, click and like that video, and also subscribe, and click that bell button, that whenever I post any new updates, it will come your way. And so he is saying that Freemasonry is not a secret society. And moving from our former president, His Excellency J.A. Kufuor, straight all the way to the Ashanti Kingdom. Now, piao. The Ashanti, they worship their king, the man, Oti Kokoso, Nana Oti Gold, so, he's known because of the Ashanti, still, he's known, and the Ashanti Kingdom is widely known. Even in Great Britain, Ashanti Kingdom is one of like Queen Elizabeth's, nest in Ghana, Africa. He is also, some time ago, during some of his celebrations, his birthday, there were some parties, and some of his brothers from the brotherhood also equally came. And it is mentioned that they are also part of the Freemasonry, and he came to confess that he is part of the Freemasonry. And these are leaders. Moving from him, Honorable Markins Afenyo, an MP in Ghana, he is also part of the Freemasonry. And so, on a video we are about to watch, which is an interview with him on the Joy News channel, he said a lot. And so, you will see during the interview, the young lady asked him categorically that it is said that Catholics, true Catholics, it is even a constitution that is passed, a law in Catholic Church, that a true Catholic cannot be part of the Freemasonry. And then he was asked if truly, but before he was asked, they asked that, Charlie, you are a Catholic. Today, have you been to church? So today I didn't go for mass. I didn't go for mass. So that young lady is a sharp girl. Join News, kudos to that, your interviewer, the host.
We'll semi a bit and go to the questions, but you're a Catholic. You went to church today? Did you go for mass?
Today I wasn't at mass.
She hit him and cut him right in the net. He said, today you don't go mass, you don't go church. He said, no, I didn't go to church. I didn't go. I said, okay, well, this issue of Freemasonry, and these things came up during vetting. Hey, Ghanaians, Parliamentary leaders, you go in the trial. vetting for ministerial positions. One thing it can't do plus Freemason. You people can't take Freemason into this matter. We go talk. So they said, you are a true Catholic, but you are part of the Freemasonry. Explain to us if it's right. And he went ahead to say that his bishop is His Eminence Palmer Buckle. Buckle. I don't know if it's basket that or bucket that they take the name out of, but I don't know. But I say the name is Palmer Buckle. As for me, as they mention that here like basket or bucket, you know that 34 bucket. Olden days we take the fetch water. Me, I think say that be where the name generates from. That's my opinion. If you know why the name generates from, comment. Tell me under the comment section. He said that there is his bishop, but the bishop hasn't written a letter to him.
I'm going there because we've heard, at least we've seen the statement from the Catholic Church, at least the Accra Diocese, Archdiocese. It was as a result of that question you posed as part of your vetting, the issue about Freemasonry. It came up. Some have wondered why religion and secret society, amongst others, came up during that, but I'm sure you tell us why. I asked that because they've said that a true Catholic cannot be a Freemason. So which one are you choosing? You still maintain you're a true Catholic and still be a Mason?
Okay, so I am under the Cape Coast Archdiocese.
Okay.
My Archbishop is Palmer Buckle. My Archbishop has not written a letter to me.
At least they've not issued a statement, but the Accra Archdiocese.
Can I finish?
Okay. That's a statement.
Can I finish?
Finish.
I mean, like a leader of a church, you find your member doing something that is against the ethics and then the laws and then the practices of the church. And then you call him to order that, Charlie, this thing you did, you have to stop. He said, his bishop, Palmer Buckle, has not written any letter or a note to him to say that he should restrain or whatever he's doing with the Freemasonry thing. But this is my curiosity. Could it be that Palmer Buckle himself is also part of the Freemasonry? It's a question. I want you to let me know. Because if they said that two birds would flock together, right? Two birds, or so yeah, they flock together. Or birds of the same sizes. Oh yeah, it come. Birds of the same sizes, they flock together. So could it be that they are birds of the same feathers or same sizes? I don't know. They flock together. So could it be that his bishop, Palmer Buckle, is also part of the Freemasonry? That is why he did not call him to order. Or because his Honorable Markins Afenyo is a parliamentarian. And he has power, he has connections, a politician, so we can't talk about his matters. But this is where my border comes. Now, these things are trending on the news lines, on TV. These people are boldly and openly coming out. Are they saying that it's another form of Christianity? Why I say so is because Markins Afenyo said that even before you get to the state of perfection in the Freemasonry, you confess Christ.
In fact, at the perfection stage of Masonry, you must profess Christ.
I don't know what that means. Those of you who know, share your views. And he is saying that it's not some blood-sucking or some homoousios. Let's hear him again.
I think that many people have misconception about Freemasonry. So hear me on this and quote me any day. 1, Freemasonry is not an occultic society. 2, Freemasonry is not a secret society. Freemasonry is not an antichrist organization. I am a Christian and I will not join a society that is an antichrist society. Those things you watch on TV, they say occult, taking blood, doing those homoousios things, that's not Freemasonry.
You will see that he kept on emphasizing on that to the point that he brought a book and said everything in this book is from the New Testament. And so he's leaving it with the hosts to go and read. He had wanted to read some. The host said no, briefly. He said no, I don't go agree. I cannot do it briefly. If I'm given the opportunity to preach the gospel of Freemasonry, I have to preach all, so that I'll not read some and read some. So he said, I'm leaving the book with you. The lady said, go agree to this be my studio. But he says, okay, now have the book. I mean,
I believe that when the opportunity comes for us to sit, my bishops will realize that there's no difference between Freemasonry and the Marshallans and that of the Knights of St. John's.
Really?
These are fraternal societies that talk about value systems, that talk about how we should live our lives. Okay? And I decided bring it. This is the Rose Choir. This is the book. This is Rose Choir. When you perfected, okay? Everything in this is about the New Testament. Everything in this book, I will leave it with you, is about Christ. And if you have time, I want to read something to you. I want to read something.
Briefly.
No, you need to know. If you don't have the time, let us leave it. Because me, I don't want to read
Please,
in between.
This is also my studio. This is
so I won't force you.
Committee.
I won't
so
force
if
you.
I say briefly, we
No,
go
it can't be brief.
Yes.
You are supposed to know. If you won't have time, we can schedule another time.
This is not a Bible. I would wish to know a Bible.
So I will leave it to you.
Yes, leave it.
I don't want to read part and leave another. I want you to have a full understanding. If me, Kwame, sitting here, I know that Masonry is some occultic society. I won't even talk about it. Or is some secret bit that I have.
Are we saying that it is good? That is why they are joining. Why didn't Christ Jesus talk about it if they confess Christ? According to the Bible, but what Jesus Christ taught us, the order of worship, he did not teach us that we have to join some secret society or something. I don't know. But he is saying that this is not blood-sucking association. But they don't also do it in the open. They don't do church service for people to come and listen to the gospel. So how did they do their worship? This is where the question mark is. Because for Jesus, which is an example unto all of us, by my curiosity, also, Jesus, for him, himself, he did it in the open. We saw how he did things. A demonstration of power. Freemasonry. Do they do that? He is saying that the Freemasonry is where they meet, they think about values of life, they think about value, value and how to live good.
There is nothing that I would say stand in the way of Christianity because of Masonry. No, it is not.
Okay.
It is a noble society that teaches how to live life, how to even be a better Christian.
Okay.
So if we have these people who are really professing Christ Jesus, why is it that the so-called things, attacks on the church and things that people are doing, they didn't come out to say that ours is the good one, so Charlie, come and join the Freemasonry. This is why, and they open it to the world for us to see, because they say everything that is hidden in darkness, maybe there's something inside you don't want people to see. So this is what he's saying. And they say for them, they think about quality of life. Well, maybe that is to the benefit of only the people who are joining the society. But what I know is that for the love of Christ Jesus, it's not for people who only join the church, but it's spread across everywhere. And even including all the people who are part of the Freemasonry. Share your views and your comments. And for me, this is going on and on. Are they recruiting our youth? Is the Christian Council watching? And he also mentioned, you see, it says some leaders of churches are even part of it. Are we saved? They said they are part of it too.
There are, in Freemasonry, we have Methodist priests who attend Masonry.
Okay.
We have a lot of Christians. No. Let me explain something. I'm sure that because of this issue of the Catholics and the Anglican, the history,
Yes.
how Anglican came out of the Catholic Church.
The Church of England.
I think that is basically historical. The rivalry is historical. But it's nothing very substantial, okay, that will say that, there's something. With the greatest respect, I believe that whoever is criticizing Masonry has not had the opportunity to know what Masonry about.
This is the word of Markins Afenyo. He is saying so, not be my mouth. In the Markins way he talk, not be me. He is the one who is saying it. So, hey, well, this is the update. Apart from the vetting for the appointed ministers, these are another rising section of another matters. Freemasonry. Let's keep our eyes open. Let's be vigilant. Let's be watchful. I leave the love of God with all of us. Henry Wolford, your #1 Africans YouTube channel. You can't love me less. Like, subscribe, and share, and let someone know about this channel.